these guys, boy. So this individual's basically saying that unless you have some God-given talent, you cannot become a good professional footballer. Now, I didn't say become the next Ronaldinho, become the next Lionel Messi, or become the next Zidane. I'm saying that with enough resources and hard work and determination, you can become a good professional footballer. Unless there's something wrong with you that obviously inhibits you. Anything in life, really and truly, unless there's something that inhibits you, with enough hard work, determination and dedication, and you may need some resources to back you, you can become good at anything. I didn't say the best in the world, but you can become high level at anything. Do you know what the problem is? Limited beliefs. The man on the internet say this: as a man, you are in competition with every other man on planet Earth. And you know, it is true, but I like to think of it like this, like I'm in competition with myself and myself only. But really and truly, you are in competition with other men. Do you know it's easy to win out here? Of course it's easy to win out here. It's easy to win out here when you've got people like this walking around on planet Earth with limited beliefs. When you've got limited beliefs, someone like me will beat you every single fucking time. Every time. I've had this in my personal life. So, I used to train at one particular taekwondo club, but I used to go to another taekwondo club. It was like my second home. Yeah, cool with everyone there. Cool, boom. Their club used to come down to my club and train with us now and then as well. And there was one particular guy, a lot of them at this other club, they were fucking good. Yeah? But there was one particular guy, when I used to spar with him, that he's talented. Yeah? When I used to spar with him, we're pretty much at the same level. But what I'm saying is, the fights would usually lean towards him. You understand? Every now and then, obviously, I'll mash him up as well. But what I'm saying is, our bouts used to lean towards him. Now, I used to fight, really and truly, I should have been fighting minus 68, but I was too lazy to make weight, so I used to go to minus 74 kg, yeah? And obviously, you know, when you enter a taekwondo competition, 16 people will be in the same category, minus 74, whatever their weight categories. And, you know, you can see who's in there. Now, I didn't really care to see who's in my weight category. I never used to look. But obviously, if I know he's competing, then I know he's going to be... If I know he's going to the same competition as me, well, I know we're going to eventually meet in the ring, yeah, because he's the same weight as me. So, when I entered... when I was anticipating bucking him in the ring, I said to myself, right, this is a true story, yeah? Swear on my mother's life, swear on my little sister's life. I said to myself, my man, he's more talented than me, yeah? But I will beat this guy because I have got more fight than him. I've got more determination than him, yeah? My spirit is bigger and stronger than him. Anyway, I've bucked him in the ring twice and beaten him twice. I told you lot earlier, he is technically talented, more talented than me. He's technically, on paper, he's better than me. Yeah, if you see the way we spar, he's just technically better than me. You know, there's certain footballers, they're technically better than other people. Yeah, this guy is technically better than me, but I've beaten him twice in a row where it really counts. Do you know why? Not because I'm more talented than him, because I've got more determination, I've got more fight than him. So don't listen to people like this thinking that, yeah, you know what, you just think you're going to just throw some money at someone and then, yeah, they're going to become a high-level footballer. Yeah, do you know what, yeah? This is the way it works. You need hard work to get to a certain level. But to be fair, with hard work, more than likely, you're going to be a little bit capped. You need the talent on top to get to level 10. The problem is, there are people walking around on planet Earth who are very talented. They have no hard work. They have no work ethic at all. So they don't even get to a certain level, yeah? Where all they need is that extra bit of talent to be a 10. They don't even make it to level 5, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Hard work, for the most part, is the be-all and end-all. I spoke about this in the live stream last week or whatever and that. And I was saying that, like, you know, when I first met my girl, I only had one property. And she has a friend, and the friend inherited some money, and the friend is sitting on 3 properties. So when my girl met me, I only had one. And when she met this friend, the friend already had 3 properties. Now, the friend's like 10 years older than me or something like that. 8 years older than me, whatever. So, but this is the thing. This is when you compare hard work and talent. Basically, what talent is an advantage. Yeah? It's just an advantage that you're born with, or you inherit. Someone gives it to you. It's an advantage. Hard work will beat talent when talent stops working. So like I said, when I met my girl, I had 1 property. Her friend had 3 properties. Yeah. Check back. Fast forward a few years later, I've bought 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I'm on my 6th property. Guess what? After 4 years of my girl knowing this chick, she's still sitting on 3 property. Jay has got 6 properties. Hard work will outcompete talent any day. The inheritance money, the easy start to life, or whatever you want to call it, that is the talent. But the hard work will surpass the talent. Because, do you know what? Yeah, it's even a sort of like disadvantage to be talented. Because then you don't feel like you need to work as hard. I guarantee you, I promise you, if we could have a crystal ball, yeah, and obviously we know Mike Tyson was he was on the short end of the scale in terms of heavyweights, and that guy's like 5'10". Everyone is a minimum 6'2", 6'3", yeah, in his category. He was still going and just plastering and flattening everyone and that. I feel like the reason why he became such a great boxer is because he was at a disadvantage, so he had to work harder than everybody else. I guarantee you, if Mike Tyson was 6'3", he had no physical advantage, or he was not at a physical disadvantage, yeah, he probably would still be somewhat good, but I don't think he would have been as good as he was. I reckon it's the fact that he was so short, he had to work harder than everybody else. And trust me, people that look like me, allegedly we have it harder than everybody else. Do you understand? Yeah, like that's actually the advantage. You see, with other people that look like this and allegedly have this sort of privilege, you understand what I'm trying to say? They may feel it's not true, but let's say it's true. These people that look like this, they may feel like they've got a privilege, so they've got an advantage, so they don't have to work as hard. But I guarantee you, yeah, if people that look like me said, all right, cool, boom, then people there have got an advantage on that. Let's work as hard as we can. I guarantee you, we would outcompete them. Guarantee you would outcompete them. Even with like the Crips and the Bloods. Apparently it was just a big Crip gang, and then there was a section that decided to split off or whatever, innit? Do you know, yeah, the Bloods were at a disadvantage because there were so many other Crip gangs that they were beefing. Eventually, within a short space of time, the Bloods became the most feared gang in that area, like in Compton or wherever they originated from. Do you know why? Because they were at a disadvantage. They had to put in work, yeah, on their ops because they were at a disadvantage by sheer numbers alone. So hard work, it will always trump talent. You know why? Because most people are lazy. So don't think for 1 minute, yeah, that like, yo, you gotta stop with this limited beliefs. You can become anything you want. You can become at least good at anything you want. I'm not saying that you're gonna be a top 10 out of 10. You know, I was about to say, yeah, like, you're not gonna become as fast as Usain Bolt. But you know what? I saw videos of Usain Bolt. Remember, this guy's still the same height, 6'6" or 6'7", however tall he is, losing years prior to when he became the fastest man on planet Earth. So he had to work to get to that level. Do you understand? Yeah, he wasn't as fast as he was at his prime. Years prior, he was losing, coming 3rd and 4th. But something must have happened, and he decided to work harder and harder. Now he's the fastest man on planet Earth. You don't just wake up one day and now, you know, you've got some talent to become the fastest man on planet Earth. He had to work for it. So anyway, running out of time now. I wish I could ramble on for longer and that. But yeah, man, you guys need to stop with limited beliefs. And this is why a lot of people are losing, because they got limited beliefs. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Ton, man.